Good morning. I'm so happy to be doing this today. Try and get straightened out here. How is everybody? I look like crap because I'm gonna work out. So I was like, I'm not doing makeup. I'm gonna sweat my butt off. Ideally. You guys are neck and neck weighing in every week. That's awesome. That's kind of cool when it's like that though. It's like don't you get kind of anxious like oh I can't wait to see what she did. Like I'm kind of like that too. You know what's weird? My so this is unusual, but the chat is showing up on my screen on like the on the overlay before it's showing up in the chat box for YouTube. And so I read it from the chat box on YouTube. So I don't know. Hi Derek, I'm good. I'm off to a good start today. So I'm feeling good. Oh, you know what? I was going to show you guys something. I'll just have to tell you about it, but I was going to show you guys something. It's okay. I can show you later. How are you, Derek? How's your step challenge going? I'm so disappointed that I didn't get in on your challenge, Derek, because um I would love to be on Team Skywalker just cuz I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, like huge Star Wars nerd. I hope the stream's not being weird. Does Is it coming through for everybody okay? It's frozen on my preview screen, so I can never tell. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Yeah, you guys are, so what? You guys, Derek, you guys are in your like in your first week, right? Is it your first week down for the challenge? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try. I'm so slow, like so I'll see like a video and I'll be like, oh, I should do that, and then I just like don't. I forget. It's a really bad habit. I am forgetful. Maybe I need to start taking some ginkgo or something. I don't know. I'm too young to have memory problems. You guys have been doing amazing. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes for people to jump in before we get started because I started a little early. Not like just a little early, but still a little. So far, it's only 3 days logged, so the next update will be a full week. Well, listen, every day counts. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Thanks for jumping in the stream. Hey, Mrs. J, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, you guys have some fierce competition going on there. I love it. Oh, that's amazing. Did everybody have, so I mean, it's still Sunday, but like, has everybody had a nice weekend? I feel like I'm low energy, but I'm like internally, I don't feel low energy. I feel like it's coming out like I'm low energy. I'm not. I feel pretty good today. You guys are awesome. Flippin' rock stars over here. Take a break from stepping. Yeah, Jeanette, I think everybody, the more I put it out there, the more I'm hearing that kind of like everybody's having a tough time, and I guess it's just the time of year. I don't know. I don't know. Well, anyway, official welcome. Welcome to Caffeine and Calories. This is a live stream that I host every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. It is sponsored by Coffee Over Cardio, which is a incredible brand that I'm really happy to support. It's a small business based out of Texas, and it is just simply the best coffee I've had, hands down, in like years. Which I wanted to show you guys this. I'm really excited. I think I told you guys about this a couple weeks ago, but I finally got my gingerbread coffee, and that is what I am drinking this morning. And anybody who's been paying attention, like, I'm obsessed with gingerbread. Like, gingerbread everything. I have gingerbread candles, I have gingerbread ornaments, I have gingerbread, like, legit. If they make it with a gingerbread scent or flavor, I'm in. So I'm really excited about that. It is a little bit more expensive because it's a limited edition. But again, if you use my code, which is in the ticker down below on the screen, it's also in the description box for the live stream. If you use my code, you get 10% off your entire order. So definitely take advantage of that. And every purchase that you make helps support the stream, helps me make it better for you. So keep that in mind. When you are ordering, you're not only supporting a small business, you're supporting the live stream as well. So I appreciate you guys who have placed an order. Thank you. I'm looking into ways to build that up and get some maybe better equipment for the stream. I just want to keep making it better and better. So thank you. Who'd I miss popping in? Deanna, hi! How are you? You made it, yay! Yeah, Mrs. J, that's the other thing. I'll show you guys, next week I'll show you the other ones I got, because I just got two. She just came out with a new flavor. It's a toasted coconut flavor, and then the other one that I got is a French roast, and the packaging is so giftable. So if you have like a coffee lover in your life, they definitely make good gifts too. So just saying. Guys, listen, you don't realize how much you truly love something until you don't do it. So you guys know I didn't live stream last Sunday because I was celebrating Thanksgiving. And I was just so pumped up this morning. It really does give me a different energy to come and be online, be live, and actually connect with you guys. I can't even describe the feeling. It's like this great positive energy that if you guys, if you've been following along, I've been having a really tough time. And I honestly think like I probably would have had a somewhat better week if I had done the live stream. And I know that kind of takes the onus off of me, but it really does make a difference in like the accountability and just having a great positive start to the week. Oh, what happened? Jeanette, you approved your first comment. If you guys didn't know, Jeanette's been with me. Gosh, Jeanette, how long have you been following along the channel? Pretty much since when I started, I think. Anyway, I made Jeanette a moderator. She didn't really have a choice. I just did it. I don't think I really asked. What'd you say, Alex? I'm having a candy cane crush tea, and it's lovely and festive. That sounds so nice. Maybe it was Candy Crush, like maybe they thought it was an ad or like spam or something. I don't know. What the heck would be in there? That's weird. Oh, don't worry, it'll get weirder. It'll get weirder eventually. Oh my gosh. I have a scented gingerbread Mickey pillow? What? So that's actually one of my favorite memories from when my family first went to Disney World, which was in December of 2018. My absolute favorite memory from that is the Christmas parade at Walt Disney World that they do at night. And they have this float. It's a gingerbread house, and they are pumping out the smell of gingerbread. And it's just, you guys know how I feel about Disney World. It's like, it really is so magical to me. And like all the things that they design like that are like for me, the person, the type of person that I am. And oh God, it was just so amazing. It's from Disneyland. I believe it. Oh, that sounds so nice. I love it. So let's kick off, guys. Let's hear those non-scale victories. Mine suck this week. Like I shouldn't say they suck. I mean, they're victories. They don't suck. But I didn't have very much going on this week. Period. The end. So I kind of have that going on. So I need to hear yours. Show some love and cheer you guys on. The new Mickey gingerbread pillow is on the Shop Disney site. Well, I know what I'm doing after this. Going and spending money I shouldn't be. Disney is so magical. They pipe the scent of vanilla down Main Street. Yeah, you know, it's they do popcorn, the popcorn scent as well. So the closer you get to the ice cream shop, the plaza, the closer you get down to the plaza, it starts smelling like ice cream. And it's supposed to smell like waffle cone, actually, which vanilla is spot on. And when you first walk onto Main Street, they're pumping out the smell of popcorn because there's the popcorn stand right. I can like picture it. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a Disney nerd. It's not even funny. Like, it's not even funny. So when you first walk onto Main Street, if you go off to the right, there's a popcorn cart there that has like the really cool popcorn holders. And then you walk a little bit down Main Street and there's the Starbucks, the Main Street Bakery. And they pump out the smell of cinnamon rolls there. And then the further you get down to where the ice cream store is where they start pumping out the smell of like waffle cones and vanilla, like you said, Alex. So, it's amazing. Hey, Erin, how are you? Oh, you're building a Lego city. How fun. I'm off to a good day. I'm off to a good start for my day today. Hi, Jess. Good morning. Nathan, hello. That is a new name to me. Welcome to the stream. Hi. How are you? So Jeanette said, so we're talking about non-scale victories. We're jumping right in. Of course, I went off on a Disney tangent, so sorry. I just love it so much. So we're talking about non-scale victories. So let's see what we got. Jeanette said, I have now had 2 people who have seen me in person ask if I have reached my goal weight. Guess I'm carrying my weight well enough now that it looks like I'm at a healthy weight. Congrats! That's so awesome. What a good feeling. What a good feeling, huh? Laura said, I did my first pull-up. What? That was your little clip, right? Did I see that? I'm pretty sure I saw a video. If it wasn't on YouTube, it was on Instagram. I don't remember where I saw it, Laura, but congratulations. That's like a way down the line goal for me. I would love to be able to do that too. That'd be so cool. Awesome. Yay, you guys. Isn't that a good feeling? Like, oh gosh, that's such a good feeling. Erin, thank you. Yes, I am glad too. I'm feeling I still feel like really, really tired. Like really tired. I look pretty tired too. Even though I got a good amount of sleep, so I'm still kind of dealing with that, but mood-wise, I don't feel as bad. So yeah, definitely do that. Oh, Jess said I cried when I got my first pull-up. That's such a great victory, though. Like, how cool. I probably would cry, too. I'm very emotional about all that stuff, you guys know, so. Alex said, I didn't really have an NSV, but it's been a good week. You know what? That is a non-scale victory in and of itself, isn't it? Having a good week. I would say that if you feel like you've had a good week, that counts, Alex. Nathan said, my cat watching this. Oh, that's fun. So I have a comment here from Abhishek Joshi who said, I am 80 kilograms and I am 19 years old. How to lose weight fast. You cannot and should not lose weight fast. You should do it at a slow and steady pace, 1 to 2 pounds per week. And just my advice is always count your calories. Make sure you're eating in a healthy range for you to lose weight. There are tons of calculators available online that can help you figure out how many calories you should be eating. Use an app to track that. And then, eat less, move more, as they say. So definitely getting in healthy exercise for whatever your level is will definitely help. And have support. Have people to cheer you on, like in this live stream. All right, let me get caught up. Aaron said, Laura, that's a big accomplishment. And Aaron said, I'm actually making my next video about how to do your first pull-up and then the progressions and exercises to do to quickly increase how many pull-ups you can do. How cool is that? Awesome. What a great idea. That'll be a good video, Aaron. Jess said, it was a CrossFit competition and everyone just cheered me on and told me I could do it. Aww. So that was probably a huge moment for you, Jess. I love that. Yeah, Jess, that's actually a really good question. For Laura. Laura, how did you get it finally? Like, what did you do? Yeah, Deanna, listen. I don't know anything about losing weight fast either. That's what. What is this fast you speak of? Alex said support is key to long-term success. Yes, I agree with that wholeheartedly. And Laura said, I have been working on building strength for months. Now, Laura, correct me if I'm wrong, but you lost a significant amount of weight. Is that correct? Like, you're kind of on the part of your journey where you are trying to get stronger and build up your stamina and whatnot, correct? I want to say your weight loss was pretty significant. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, about 100 pounds. Okay, I was right. That's amazing. Congratulations. I think I've said that already a couple times, but I mean it. That's amazing. It's really hard work, as we all know. That's why we're here. Months and months of lifting. That's awesome. Hi, Heather. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for popping in. We're doing NSVs. If you've got one you want to share. I missed your video this morning. So normally, like, my kind of Sunday routine when I have a live stream is I come into my little area here. I get everything set up ahead of time. And then I watch Heather's video because she uploads Sunday mornings. I watch Heather's video and then I pretty much start the stream. That's usually my habit. But Tim was taking Chewbacca to the groomer today. Normally, I'm the one who takes him to the groomer, so I had to tell him, like, okay, you got to tell them to do this, do this. You might need his rabies vaccine. Sometimes they ask for it, sometimes they don't. There was, like, all these things, so I didn't get to watch the video. But I will. Jess said, I haven't done them since quarantine. My gym closed and doesn't let us use the bars. Oh, man. Jeanette said, I didn't think I was losing weight fast, 2 to 3 pounds a week, but my body has been giving me signs that I should slow it down. So losing weight fast isn't always a good thing. Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to do it at their own pace, but there's definitely like recommendations, and there's reasons why there are those recommendations. So a big thing too, and I should have said this earlier when the question was asked, but definitely good to consult with a doctor or health professional. Make sure you don't have any underlying conditions that would make like trying to lose weight either dangerous or unhealthy or anything like that. Risa Bisa, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for jumping in. Listen, autocorrect has given everybody all the problems today. Heather said it's a long one. That's okay. Well, you've been doing all those shorts. It was probably kind of like, oh, I should probably do like a long one, right? Just getting caught up here. I had to run through the grocery store this morning to get here on time. Aw, I hope you didn't forget anything either. Don't ever feel like you're going to be late for the stream, Deanna. You just jump in whenevs, you know. It's low key, low key. What'd I miss? I'm missing something. So Derek said, I can lose weight really fast, but it's unhealthy, and I don't want to do that. Again, I lost 97 pounds in 4 months once, but gained it all back so fast. Yeah, I've had that experience too. I had that experience when I did the keto diet. Not blaming the keto diet, but I lost a lot of weight really fast doing keto. And then when I realized that I was a very unhappy person eating the way that I was eating, and I tried to ease back into eating like a regular balanced diet, and that was an epic fail. Epic fail. Clearly, because now here I am. Jess said, I did that so many times, down 10, then right back up again. Yeah, I know that feeling. Aaron's giving some good recommendations on some equipment there. Thank you for that, Aaron. I don't know if I remember to tell, if I told you guys. I'm pretty sure I did, but Aaron did offer. He said if anybody has like fitness related questions and he's in the stream, he's more than happy to ask them. So if you have like a fitness question, Aaron has generously offered to answer those while he is here. So thank you. Thank you. Hi, Danny. How are you? Are you still jogging? I have not been out because it's been really cold here. Actually, it's funny. I woke up early this morning with all intentions of going over to the track at like 7 o'clock. And then I looked at the temperature and it said 30 degrees. And I said, nope. That's not happening. So I'm going to do, after the stream, I'm going to do some inside cardio. Heather said, my NSV is that I finally fit into some really expensive avocado leggings I got a couple years ago. What are avocado leggings? I was like, these are so expensive, I better fit in them soon. Is that a brand? Listen, really cold to me is anything under 50 degrees, Alex. I hate the cold. It's not even Oklahoma's fault. It's me. Oh, it is a brand. Okay. We all really wanted them to be like an avocado print. I've never heard of that. Probably, if they're expensive, that's probably why I've never heard of them. Well, Heather, you need to show those off, unless you did in your video today and I just haven't seen it yet. That's so funny. Congrats on that, Heather, though. That's such a good feeling. There's an avocado print Udi, if that's your style. You did in your video. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna check it out. Like I said, I just didn't. You're part of my Sunday routine, and I was all thrown off because poor Chewbacca. He hasn't been to the groomer in months, and it's really not good. Like really not good for Pomeranians to not get groomed at least every other month. So he looks like one of those dogs. You ever see like those videos that come from the channel The Dodo, and they find these dogs and they're like just little balls of matted fur. Like Chewy was kind of on the cusp of being like one of those like poor little stray dogs. It's really bad. Hi Robin, how are you? Oh, I'm so excited you made it to the live stream. Thank you. How are you today? Udis? Am I saying it right? Udis are like the modern incarnation of the Snuggie. Oh, see, I know what a Snuggie is. Kat, hey, Kat, how are you? You haven't missed much. We're talking NSVs. We really just got started. Oh, I love this. Okay, I love this. A stupid person wasting time on internet. I highly doubt you're stupid, and welcome, welcome to the stream. I am very good at wasting time on the internet myself, so I relate to your YouTube username. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Happy to. Oh, Aaron said he's happy to answer any fitness questions anyone has in here, but he doesn't know anything about avocado pants. Fair enough. Neither do I. I don't know anything about anything. So you love the name too. That's really funny. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you found the stream. Thank you for jumping in. Pretty much, Alex. That's actually very accurate. Wasting time, but supporting each other. I mean, it's for a good reason. We're wasting time for a good reason. You guys are awesome. So anybody else, I know a bunch of people just jumped in. So does anybody else have any non-scale victories that they want to share? You guys have been amazing this morning. You guys are always amazing, but I think it's so important for us to really, really celebrate those things that are not tied to the scale. I think that's just really, really helpful. Oh, you saw me in the comments. Oh, of Bees. I love Bee. Isn't she just great? She's so real. Oh, it's night by you. Okay. It's about 10:30 in the morning by me. How cool. Well, I'm glad you found my channel. Are you on a weight loss journey as well? I'm glad I caught the live too. Robin, thank you so much. Alex said she's procrastinating her Deck the Pounds workout. Listen, I feel you. I'm just procrastinating everything. Mrs. J said, I actually have more of a lap. I love that. See, this is great. I love that. I love that. She is awesome. I know. She's like everybody's bestie. I agree. She's a very, very, very genuine person, which, I think is awesome. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, welcome. I mean, we just have fun in this chat. So really, so since there's a couple new people in here, I guess I should say, like, what the heck we do. We have kind of regulars, so I don't really explain it very often. But really, what my live stream is it's really just a supportive chat. I invite people here, if you need support or encouragement. We celebrate things like non-scale victories. That's what we're talking right now. And then usually what I'll do is I'll have a couple topics that we'll kind of chat about and just discuss. And it's real casual and just chill. And it's a good way. I mean, for me, it's a good way to like start my week and really just get everybody together and cheer each other on. We try to keep it super, super positive. So I'm glad you found the channel and I'm glad you popped into the live stream. That's super cool. Thank you. Aaron, you did finally release your video and it came out so good. You could tell that you put a lot of time into it. You did a great job. Derek said, I have my fire to push again. That's awesome. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Yay, Derek and Aaron. Mrs. J, I'm so proud of you guys. Heather, Risa, all of you. Jeanette, Kat. I'm so excited. So, that's a good question. Kat, that's funny. That's what we're about to talk about here. That's actually my first kind of topic for today. Kat just asked, she said, do you guys find the holidays stressful for your diet? Do you use it as a way to be a little lax on your goals? So, my whole attitude was like, that I wasn't gonna use it as an excuse to like go off the rails. But I think that the timing of a lot of things, and for me, you guys know, because I've talked about it in my videos, for me, the timing was just kind of bad all around. Like a lot of things hit me all at once. And so my goal was to not be lax or use the holidays as an excuse to not follow my plan. And that kind of fell apart like when my seasonal depression hit like 2 weeks ago. It was really, really rough. So it was really, really rough. Alex said, scale non-victories, Risa. You are hilarious. I'm sure you have something. By the way, my real name is Avisha. Oh, nice. Thank you. I will do my best to remember that. I'm going to try. I don't know. What would you guys say? I'm pretty good. I feel like I remember names most of the time. Sometimes I don't. I'm not going to lie. Derek said, sorry if I missed anything. I'm kind of working on my next video and trying to pay attention. Listen, it's okay. It's chill. So just jump in when you can. No worries. Yeah, welcome. Aw, Heather. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here today too, to be completely honest with you. And I don't know if you were in here when I was saying it earlier, but I really missed this last week. You really don't know what you got till it's gone. And even though I was just taking a 1-day break, how do I want to put it? I really miss doing this. This really is a good energy boost for me. And I hope it is for you guys as well. And I know Jess did a really good job, and I jumped into her stream for a few minutes. But it's different when you're doing it yourself. And so I don't think that, how do I word this? I'm having trouble talking. I'm having trouble talking, clearly. But I don't think not holding the stream helped me. I think that probably was a bad idea. I probably should have just figured out a way to do it. Because it really does just give me a lot of energy. Oh, Robin said, my non-scale victory is my balance has finally improved and I can do a 1-leg lunge without holding on for dear life. That's awesome. I cannot do them without hanging. I have like a little chair that I hold on to. The back of the chair. That's amazing. Congrats. I'm so excited for you. Yes, Derek, absolutely. Everybody's got this. We got it. We can do it. Alex said, make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan. That's actually like my plan. Oh. You guys are awesome. I'm getting caught up on chat here. Forgive me. Wow, Jeanette's almost done with her MA. That's awesome. You're amazing. I don't know how you manage it all. I really don't. So Deanna said, I try not to let the holidays be an excuse, but I do give myself some leniency in regards to food, but I try and maintain my routine and healthy habits as much as possible. And you see, I think that, Deanna, I think that's such a great point, is like, if you just kind of treat the food aspect as like just part of your routine and stay on track. I feel like, because who does this? Okay, tell me who does this, because I know I do it. It's like, well, I'll just say Thanksgiving as an example, and this didn't actually happen this time, but like I know for in the past for me it has. But you eat a lot of food on like the holiday, right? On Thanksgiving or whatever holiday, you eat a ton of food. And then the next day you're like, well, I ate so much yesterday. It doesn't really matter what I eat this day. And then the next day you're kind of like, yeah. Like you almost like, what do I want to say? How do I want to say this? You almost make it like, instead of the holiday being one day, it becomes like several days. Like, has anybody ever done that? I know I do it. Out of coffee. Time to go to the water. Oh, that's not a weird question at all. Yeah, this Jeanette's first day as a blue name. I just made her a moderator to help me keep up with the chat. Not last week, but the week before when I did the double stream, it kind of got weird up in here, so so I recruited Jeanette. She basically helps me, Avisha, she helps me manage the chat. So if anything, like any spam or anything comes in, she can, and I don't see it fast enough because I'm talking, she can like get rid of the spammy comment, if that makes sense. Augie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. I know it's afternoon where you're at. Wow, Deanna, that's interesting. So Deanna said, actually, I don't even call treats treats. They're just food. See, I love that. That's something I have been working on for a really long time, and it's hard, is like, stop giving foods like emotional pull, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's, like, that's like a big thing for me is not saying like good food, bad food. Like, it's not food is not good or bad. It doesn't come from, heaven or heck. Right? It's just food. Food is food. Some food is better than other food, but food is food, right? At the end of the day. Yeah, exactly, Deanna. I love that. I love that. And it is hard to get away from that kind of thinking. Because you're basically taught that all your life. When you think about it, you're basically taught like, oh, that's junk food. So it's a hard kind of like, I don't know, getting rid of that like emotional stigma around food. I love that, Deanna. I love that mindset. I think that's really a healthy approach to looking at food, is stop like demonizing stuff. I think I use this example a lot in things, but like, there was that professor who did the Twinkie diet, which of course I'm not recommending, but it was really, I mean, he was trying to make a point that like, this is what happens when you just eat Twinkies. He could do it the other way around too, and like, this is what happens when you just eat broccoli, So it's kind of interesting. Kat said, words in psychology are so crucial. Don't affirm that something is negative, and it won't be. Right, absolutely. Derek said, one of my goals for this month is to break 40,000 steps in a day. Holy moly. I almost did it once. I went 37,000 plus, and then midnight hit, and I was pooped. So the only time I ever got my step count that high was when I was in Disney World. We keep coming back to Disney World today. I don't know why. But, yeah. I think, God, I think it was like, I can't remember. I think the highest I ever got, I want to say, Derek, was like 38,000. And that was a single day in Disney World. That's a lot of steps. And it was a lot of walking. And I was like dead. Food is fuel. Pleasure, of course, but it's still fuel. Absolutely. That's a great mindset too, Augie. Alex said, I think in the new year, I'm going to jump into your podcast program. I really like the philosophy. I do too. And Deanna shared some stuff with me yesterday that I kind of like skimmed through. I need to actually sit down and look at it, but I'm really fascinated by it too. I like that it's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of chill. I know, Deanna, you've called it the paperwork diet in the past, but Yeah, I think it's really cool. I love the concept and I love the like psychology of it. Recess. No, he didn't get really sick. He lost weight, in fact. I'm not particularly fond of Twinkies either. The Wi-Fi is acting up. Oh, Robin, thank you for jumping in. I'm so glad you stopped by. Thank you. If you can jump back in, great. If not, I hope you have an amazing day, and I thank you for showing up to the live stream. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have an awesome week. Gosh, you guys are crazy. That's a lot of steps. I don't walk for work. In fact, I'm like pretty much I don't want to say chained to my desk. I work from home. I'm not chained to my desk. But I don't get a lot of steps during the day because I'm working. So just walk in place anytime you're standing still or would be sitting there. That's a good trick. Yeah, 10K steps is like an amazing day for me. Heather, yeah, I'm the same. I usually get anywhere between 5,000 and 7,000. Derek said he's going to talk about Albert's challenge in the next video. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. No, it is Monday tomorrow. I know. I'm like not in the mood. I'm already not in the mood. It's only Sunday morning here. I'm not in the mood for Monday. That's so funny. If you guys have a Fitbit, I'm gonna drop my email in the chat here. If you guys have a Fitbit, you can look me up by my email, which is sarahwantstoloseweight@gmail.com. If you have a Fitbit, send me a friend request because I mean, you can only have 10 people in it, but I can do more than one. But I always have a work week hustle going. A couple of you are in it, right? Say hi or wave, put up a hand emoji if you're in my Fitbit challenges. They're not really challenges. It's just a little friendly competition, and it definitely is motivating when I get on there and I see that everybody has like all these steps, and I'm like, dang, I gotta get moving. Monday is the first day of your amazing week. That's right, Kat. Be positive, right? You tell me. Yeah, gosh. I could not picture myself doing like Disney World steps on a regular day. That would be just way too much for me personally. Mine around London was really just a stroll with lots of stopping to look at things. Oh, Heather, are you going back to the office? Ugh. I've kind of gotten very used to working from home, even though like I just we go we do go into the office 2 days a week, and even sometimes those days I'm like yeah, Heather, I kind of feel that. Like I feel like I know it's crazy, but like I just am very acclimated to the schedule I've been on and working from home. I kind of enjoy my life more working from home. I know that's crazy, but hi PJ, how are you? How are you doing? I'm behind on everybody's videos. I just have not felt like doing literally anything for like weeks, and that includes I haven't watched YouTube. I haven't really been on Instagram very much. All the things that I usually do, just the last couple weeks, I've just been like, meh. I just don't feel like doing it. I feel like watching movies. So Aaron said, I don't want to discourage anyone from walking as it's one of the best things you can do for fitness and health. But again, I'm all about safety first and doing things the right way. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Safety first, of course. Yeah, it's this time of year it just gets busy, right? And I think going back to Kat's question, because we kind of like digressed. um Kat, I'm definitely with you in that there's something about this time of year, about the holidays, that it does make you kind of like, it's the holidays. And it's like, why? I don't know why. It's kind of interesting. When I'm feeling like doing anything, oh, when I don't feel like doing anything, all I do is watch YouTube. Yeah, no, I will like, I like to just like be on the couch watching a movie. And I watch the same movies over and over again. I don't even watch different movies. I watch the same stuff all the time. I watch Star Wars and like, well, now I'm watching Christmas movies, but there's too much dang chocolate during the holidays. I agree. And it's like everywhere, and like people, places that you don't expect to be giving out candy are like, here, candy. I'm like, why? Consider what you consume in your brain too. Your subconscious affects your conscious action, which affects your subconscious, which perpetuates your reality. That was some deep thoughts for me, Kat. Might be a little. I'm gonna come back to that comment later when I'm a little bit more. Let's just knocked my microphone over. But that's a good point. That is a good point. It's like, watch. Be careful. Watch what you watch. Right? Although I watch Star Wars Revenge of the Sith a lot, so I don't know. I don't see myself turning to the dark side anytime soon, so I should be okay. Yeah, actually, Heather, now that you mention it, kudos to all you people doing Vlogmas. My goodness. Like, a lot of you are doing it, which I'm like, whoa. I vowed never to do daily vlogs ever again in my life. So, not happening for me. I kind of hated my existence during that. Of course, I'm watching The Mandalorian. And yes, Ahsoka, awesome. Rosario Dawson did a great job. I actually love The Mandalorian. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's difficult to keep up with all the channels I follow, so during the week I do a few during the week and a load at the weekend. Yeah, right? Well, I think Vlogmas, so Blogmas was a thing way back in the day. Back when, before even YouTube, like regular blogs. So Blogmas has been around a long, long time. I want to say, gosh, people were doing it like in the live journal days, which if you know, raise your hand if you know what live journal is. I'm aging myself here, but Derek, if you want, I actually have a couple of family members who are in my Fitbit challenges too, who get like ridiculous amounts of steps. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do, but they have ridiculous step counts. You had a live journal. Oh man. Yes, Augie's video about resistance bands was really good. So, Avisha, I thought I saw you back asking some YouTube. Were you asking for YouTube recommendations? Because almost everybody in this chat, except for maybe 2 or 3 people, are YouTubers. So definitely check out their channels. And all of them are awesome. And I love all of them. Oh, movie recommendations. Oh gosh, I'm a huge nerd. I'm a huge nerd. So do you like nerdy movies? You know, I was surprised recently. I learned that a lot of people have not seen Rogue One, which is it's a Star Wars movie. It's set right before the very beginning of A New Hope, which is like the very first Star Wars movie. Kind of know. Well, listen, a even if you're not a nerd, Rogue One is a great movie. It's just a great movie. So if you've ever seen the original Star Wars movie, this Rogue One takes place just right before that movie. So it's really, I mean, I love it. I think it's like a masterpiece. Yes, Aaron, I am no stranger to resistance bands workouts. Ah! Oh, hey, Mom. Mom stopped in. Hi, Mom. Yeah, definitely give it a try. It's a good movie. It's kind of dark, but it's a good movie. Deanna said, subconsciously, I think I don't like exercise because I have told myself that for years. I have learned that consciously, I actually like it. And I'm working on fixing the auto thought. That's so interesting. Good luck with that, Deanna. You'll have to, I'm sure you'll share it on your channel, but like sharing that practice. Alex. Alex is Linda's biggest fan. Linda is my mom. You guys are so awesome. I feel like I had a another I feel like I had another topic and now I don't remember what it was. I feel like we maybe talked about it. Yeah, changing your mindset, Kat and Deanna, those are great points that you guys bring up and just that like trying to have, undo thoughts that you've had for years if not all your life. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to do that. I know, of all the days, right, Heather? You fly out 2 days before Christmas, Alex? Oh my gosh. That's gonna be so fun. You're gonna have such a great time. You guys are awesome. Well, does anybody have any questions or things that they want to discuss before we wrap up here? This is the time I'm opening up the floor. So, any questions that you have, or thoughts or things that you want to share, maybe something that you learned this week or in the last 2 weeks. Really, I haven't talked to you guys. Do you guys have any rituals or habits to try and help you get out of your funk? That is a great question. That is a great question. So I am waiting for a package from Amazon today that has my light box in it. Oh, good. Yeah, Alex, great question. Great question. So I am expecting a package from Amazon today with my light box in it because I couldn't find. I must have misplaced it in a move. But it's really just a lamp that you shine on yourself in the morning, and it's supposed to help. So I'm going to do that. I did finally, this is what I mentioned this right in the very beginning, is that I wanted to bring in my notebook and show you guys. I actually did. Yesterday I was feeling, so Friday and Saturday I had energy, which was nice because I hadn't had energy in like well over a week. And it was just like, I just wanted to sit around and do nothing. So I had energy Friday and Saturday. And what I did last night was I actually set like, I instead of calling it a plan, I just wrote on the top, because you guys saw on my Friday video, like I've been trying to sit and write out this plan because that's just something I like to do. It helps me a lot, writing it, like actually physically writing something down helps me a lot. And so I have been trying to write this plan for like days and days and days. And every time I sat down and wrote, it was just like nothing was coming out. Like I just couldn't do it. And so instead of like forcing it and getting more upset, I kind of backed off some and was like, just you'll get to it when you get to it. Like, don't stress out. So I did finally last night, like write out my plan, and I was specific enough that I can stick to it, but not so specific that I was micromanaging myself, if that makes sense. So like I wrote down my bed, like I want to go to bed by this time. I want to wake up by this time. You know, for food, it's 1,300 to 1,500 calories a day. Aim for 20 grams of protein every meal. And then I wrote down a little bit of an exercise schedule for myself. And again, not too specific. So that gives me like the flexibility to kind of do what I want. But also, you know, keep working towards my goals. So I wrote that out. And then I just wrote myself some like snack ideas and some food ideas. Nothing too crazy, but at the same time enough to keep me on point. So I finally did do that last night. And that actually, the act of accomplishing writing that stuff out was I felt good. I felt really, really good about it when I was done. So that helped a lot. The other thing is just, like really, really, like I kind of said, like going out of my way to be really kind to myself, because it is very easy, especially when you are feeling exhausted, when you are feeling really just sad in general, like not even about anything in particular. It's hard to just accomplish some of those like basic things that you want to do. And so like being really kind to myself each time that I did something or accomplished something, and like giving myself kind of like a little pat on the back and saying like, see, you did it. Like you managed, you did it. That has been really helpful. That has been really helpful. And I'm behind on chat. Let me get caught up here. I want to make sure. Yay, a light box. Will you do a video on it to review? You know what? I actually will. I plan on kind of tracking it and seeing if it really does help or not. But that will, I'm pretty sure that it will. I had one. I'm going to say I haven't used it for maybe like 5 or 6 years. But when I had one, it definitely does make a difference. I also picked up a vitamin D supplement and a vitamin B supplement. I have a message into my doctor just to make sure that those should be okay to take. I can't see any reason that they wouldn't be, unless like he wants me to go get blood work, which I don't think I'll need to. So I'm going to see what he says. As long as he says it's okay, then I will take those, but we'll see. So yeah, so that's kind of, I'm just taking it one day at a time, honestly. That's honestly the best that I can do, is just like one day at a time. Like if I have a great day today, even if I have an okay day is better than a bad day, right? So we'll see. Okay, let me get caught up on chat here. So yes, Heather, I will do a review. BitLab. Oh, Aaron said, getting outside, changing your environment, surrounding yourself with positive people, committing to change, clean up your diet, and sleep more and exercise. I must have missed something earlier back, but that sounds like a really good answer. All positive, awesome things. Augie said, I have noticed a few people on YouTube who are on a fat loss journey but have really struggled over the last few weeks. Do you think it is the time of year? Yes, I think a lot of people do not realize that they have seasonal affective disorder. And even though I think there's been some campaigns for there to be more awareness that it is a thing and it happens, and it's not just tied to winter. There are people who get seasonal affective disorder in the summer as well, who can't stand like the extreme heat or extreme temperatures or just like too much sunlight. But usually, I mean, the more common one is winter seasonal affective disorder, which it still surprises me to this day when you talk to people about it and they're like, I never heard of that. And I'm like, it's a thing. When I first got diagnosed with it, I actually, so my daughter was born in September. And so when it first started happening to me, I actually thought it was postpartum depression. And the first time that I experienced it, was really, really bad. I mean, really bad. There are like some things that I could talk about that are just, you would be like, oh my God, that's horrible. But like, just, I mean, to the point, just really bad. It was so bad. And so that's what I thought it was when I first went to get that checked out, because it was so bad. It was like, I wasn't, I had a brand new baby and it was like, I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to move. I just wanted to lay in bed, and you can't do that with a brand new baby. So when I went and got that checked out, they actually didn't think it was postpartum. They thought it was seasonal, because I was okay through the month of September, when I had her, and it was like halfway, like towards the end of October, midway through November, when it really started hitting me hard. So it was kind of interesting, and I went through a lot to get that diagnosis, but so, I mean, I've been dealing with this for 14 years, and some years it's not as bad. Some years it's just not as bad. There have been years where I've had to actually go on antidepressants for it. So there are years that are really, really bad and years that are not. This year it was going okay, actually. I was kind of like behind schedule of when it usually hits me really hard. But I know when my husband notices it and when my husband says something, like I know it's not great. So, yeah, that's hard. Okay, let me get caught up. I know I'm really behind because I've been rambling. So yeah, Augie, to answer your question, yes, I absolutely do think that. Alex said, Kat, you should look into a miracle morning routine. It's done wonders for me. The book is called The Miracle Morning. Oh, that sounds interesting. Aaron said, I'm always here and happy to talk. Reach out anytime. Okay, good. Awesome. You guys are rock stars. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Derek. Yes, and I do have all your workouts, Aaron, and they are part of my plan. Absolutely. PJ said, Sarah, do you know how to block the Scrooges that pop up? Are you talking about on YouTube, or like, what do you mean? Like in real life? I don't talk to anybody, so. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Alex said, my brain absolutely loves little checkoff boxes. Yes, I'm a list maker. Oh, let's see. I'm getting caught up here. I'm really way behind. You guys are chatty today, which I love. Yeah, I agree, Alex. I'm a list maker, box checker. I'm the same way. I love crossing something off a list is like I get like a, what do they call that? Dopamine rush. It's like a high for me. Life Adventures in Keto. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Jeanette said, I've gotten into the planner world, and that has been huge for me. I agree. D3 is crucial for me in this season. Oh, thanks, Michelle. That's what I picked up, actually, some vitamin D. Aw, thank you. Yes, definitely hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Do you take magnesium? It's a great mood. No, and you're not the first person to tell me that. So I have a message into my doctor on what I can or should take to help, just to be safe. But yeah, absolutely. Augie said, I do believe it is a thing, as in a minor way I get affected. It's the lack of daylight for me. Yeah, it's really hard when at 5 o'clock you look out your window. Like, I finish my workday and I look at my window and it's dark outside. I'm just like, well, there goes doing anything. So it's just, ugh. I hate that feeling, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get caught up on chat here. Bear with me. Aaron said, I think it's due to a lack of as much sunlight and not being able to spend as much time outdoors. Avisha said, I asked something. Oh, what did you ask? I missed it. I'm so sorry. Please ask again. Oh, you're doing that too? Hey, Katie, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I'm excited to watch Heather's video too. The ones that are posting like there is a kindergarten. Oh, I don't know. Hey, Tanwa, how are you? Thank you for popping in. What's going on? How's your program going? You doing a good job? Oh, it was a long question. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. I'm going to scroll back up. There was a lot of chat going on. Let me see if I can find it. How far back was it? Hold on. Okay, so Avisha, I think your question didn't go through because for some reason I see where you asked, or is it just me? But before that, the only other thing I see from you is, oh, okay, I'll note it down. I'm sorry, honey. You might have to ask again. I'm sorry. I'm more than happy to answer though, so. If it was too long, so there's a 200 character limit on questions, so you might have to do it in like 2 parts. I'm so sorry, but please ask. I'm more than happy to help if I can, of course. Oh, it's your last week already, Tanwa? That went fast. Okay, so does this happen, and do you guys... Okay, so does this happen, and do you guys have any solutions to avoid that slump? Like, are you talking about, like seasonally? I don't know why my chat is going so slow. It's like my YouTube chat is slow. I can see that. Oh, are you talking about like, so like getting really feeling really awful during like your time of month? Because yes, that happens to me too. For something and then I just lose all motivation. Yes, yes, that 100% happens to me. And I think it's normal. And I think it's like, especially the week leading up to it is really bad. I mean, for me, it sometimes is like 9 days before where I'm just like, and that's not good. That's a long time. That's like almost a week and a half. It's not just you. And the best thing that you can do is like really try hard to push through it, because you will actually feel better if you go and do the exercise. So it is not just you. And I don't know that there's a way to avoid it. I really don't know. But I do know that for some people, there's actually like their premenstrual stuff is like over the top. And if that's the case, and if you think that's for you and it's really impacting you big time, I would definitely go speak to your health professional about that, because there are actually like medications and stuff that they can give you to kind of ease those symptoms. If they're really, really severe. Like if it's so severe that it's impacting like your daily life, you should go see somebody and definitely talk to a health professional about it, because there's treatment for it. But it's not just you. I get like that too sometimes. It's not, yeah, I wish I knew if there was for sure a way to avoid it, but yeah, I would definitely. Jeanette just said too, talking to my doctor did wonders for me. Yeah, like I'm a big fan of like not being, sometimes stuff is hard to talk about with your doctor. Like I had something a couple weeks ago happen that was like really embarrassing, but like they're doctors. You know, they're doctors. They're trained to deal with this stuff, and it's, I feel like for doctors it's probably like not that big of a deal as it is for us to like get up the strength to talk about it. So so I get that. I get that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would definitely, that's what I would do, Avisha. I would definitely go talk to somebody about it, and find out. There could be something underlying, you just never know. And I really do believe, I'm feel very confident that there are treatments for that. That was a great question. That was actually a great question. And I'm sorry I missed it the first time. I don't know what happened to it. It was kind of weird. So yeah, they have heard everything under the sun. That's true. In med school, I imagine you really, there's probably some stories. I don't have any doctor friends. Well, I do, Dr. Fonseca, but he's not here today. Yeah, definitely. That's my advice. Talk to a healthcare professional. Good question. Anybody else have any questions or things they want to talk about before we wrap up? What are y'all doing today? Anybody doing anything fun and exciting? It's not that serious, just not productive at the time. Yeah, I understand. I understand, but if I feel like if it makes you kind of like uncomfortable enough that you brought it up, you know what I mean? Like you asked the question, like it must be bothering you, you know what I mean? So like if it's bothering you, you might you might need help. And it might just be like might be like a vitamin thing that they recommend or something basic, but it's better to just talk about it and find out rather than, just try to deal with it. But I do think like exercising actually does help a lot. Aw, Katie. Super busy and emotional. I love you. Aw, hang in there. Health is a process. Yes, it really is such a process. And it's so much bigger than just the surface level, too. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm getting caught up. I'm so behind. I need to learn how to read faster. Deanna said my morning walks help me a lot. I just tell myself I have to go out. If once I am out there and I can cut it short, that rarely ever happens. That's actually really great advice, Deanna. So Aaron's gonna get some haircuts going. My son needs a haircut too, so bad, but he doesn't want to. Yes, I do know what you mean. Believe me, if I can, what I had to talk to my doctor about a couple weeks ago was even too embarrassing for me. And you guys know I'm pretty open. I'm not talking about what happened to me like on the stream, and it was really hard. And I just, you know what? Here's what I did to talk about it was I kind of just said right out in the open, like, I am so embarrassed to talk about this, but here we go. And you know what? My doctor was so super nice. Like so super nice about it. And like was like, no, it's okay, I'm a professional, and blah, blah. It made me really feel better. Quarantine skills. It's bedtime for you, Augie, almost, huh? I'm using, what is that? I'm gonna say it wrong. Chayote? Cho Chayote? in a mock apple pie? Coyote? How do you say that? Exercise is so good for mental health as well as physical health. 100%. Yes, yes, yes. I love having two fitness professionals in here. Augie and Aaron are both fitness pros, so they tell it like it is, you know. Bedtime for you too. Well, guys, this has been awesome today, and I feel like I had topics to talk about, and maybe I didn't talk about any of them, but that's okay. First of all, welcome, like big welcome and thank you to everybody who came to the stream for the first time. I hope you will join us again. We do have our little chats every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Friendly reminder that the stream is sponsored by Coffee Over Cardio. There is a link and a coupon code in the description box below. Jeanette, I did make sure that it was in there this time. That is in the description box below, so if you want to check that out, really, really good. Next week I'll show you those other flavors that I got, so be on the lookout for that. I just want to say thank you to everybody. Big shout out to Jess Kaplan. Jess, I don't know if you're still in here or not. She might have had to take off, but Jess, thank you for jumping in last week and filling in for the stream. I heard from almost everybody that it was like so awesome. So thank you, Jess, for doing that. Oh, Katie. Oh, Katie. Big hug to you, honey. I hope whatever you're going through I hope you'll be okay. I genuinely care. I'll be keeping an eye out for you. I really, 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 really care about you guys. And so I hope that you're okay. And I hope everybody has an amazing week. I'm really, really going to try hard this week to make this I'm going to say a better week. If it's not a good week, that's okay too. But I want it to be a better week than I've been having. Aw, dude, I'm gonna be looking forward to this next week. Aw, that makes me feel so good. I'm so glad. We really do have a lot of fun. We really, really do have a good time in here, and sometimes we talk about serious stuff, and sometimes we talk about like Christmas movies. So it runs the gamut. Chayote. Oh, Mexican fruit. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I'm like so uncultured. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming, and I really, really, really appreciate you. Everybody give Jeanette a shout out here for her first day as a moderator. She did an awesome job, and I appreciate the help so much. And until next time, I'll see you guys real soon.